Okay. Let's get back to this. I did find the thing. Between this and the end of the previous episode. So, it's here. I don't know how this didn't show up before. Scanned this thing up and down, but apparently I missed the eye or whatever. So, here we are.
Well, at least you finally found it.
Yep. Could you imagine if he came back and was like, okay, let's keep looking. I even looked it up and it didn't. I was looking on the like wiki synopsis of the case. It didn't actually tell me where it was. It told me it was in the eye of one of the bears. So I just kept scanning. Eventually found the right one. But here we are. This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right? It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
No, not yet. But this bear's eye is.
Let's see. Let's see. Perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Let's take this big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. Such a violent act.
Yeah, I just imagine like Gumshoe just takes a really big knife and just starts stabbing the crap out of the bear.
Yeah, like the knife from like the murder knife.
Yeah.
No. That's
Miniature camera, and it looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
oh, what emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff? So this tiny thing is a camera?
Yep, it's a pinhole CCD camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera mostly used in security systems.
It's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera.
There's only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves and then it's sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Hey, you know, you're right.
So what is a transmitter?
The device that sends the footage the camera to the specific destination. It's like a video version of a listening device, pal.
It looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Oh, that's a timer, pal. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
You can set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the award ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera caught the murder on tape.
What?
If you think about the angle the bear is at, it's meant to have a clear shot of the whole crime, pal.
So there was a camera in this bear's eye? And it was disguised as a present.
I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. It's pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Corrida this present?
I don't know, pal. But this means that someone out there has got a video of what happened here that night.
Isn't there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere, so there's no real way to find out.
Oh. Is there really no way to find out?
I got it.
What?
Right, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to go around to the electronic shops and see if I can find out who bought these.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. When I've had to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Spy camera and transmitter given to Detective Gumshoe.
Yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah.
He's gone. Yeah. But Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake. I'm gonna guess
I'm assuming this is old bag.
I think it's Edgeworth.
I get. Yeah, no, it's Edgeworth. Yeah, you're right. It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient ways, right?
Ugh.
You'll have to excuse me. I heard your conversation just now.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward, one step at a time.
I see. Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her.
Actually, I know where she is.
I just don't give a shit enough. There was a spy camera hidden inside this stuffed animal, huh? You are one lucky man, right?
Hmm?
You know this stuffed bear, little girl.
I have no idea.
Of course not, because you're an idiot.
No, oh.
Makeup this bear's very expensive. Luxury brand from overseas. From a store called Toys R Us.
Yeah.
It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here.
This is actually the only bear they made. They usually only make giraffes. What?
Camera and transmitter are that the camera and transmitter that Scatterbrain detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different.
Oh, good. So Gumshoe's on the wrong track.
Nice. Maybe he won't bother us anymore then. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that? Mr. Nick, can he really? Well, I guess so.
It's 9 p.m. I think I could still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now.
The whole thing?
Yeah. I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Now you should just take the severed head. Like, just take
Yeah.
the head of the bear.
Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth.
See you soon, right?
Oh. Can't wait to see you again. Wait.
What?
Why are you doing this?
I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. Besides that, right? Until court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Corrida?
The real killer?
You really still think it was Adrian Ant?
To be honest, I don't know anymore.
Still have a little time left.
Why don't we go get drinks, just the two of us?
Yeah. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth.
Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. A kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Ungard. And this card. Shelly the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all you can do for now is find the truth. Interesting.
Huh. Is that the was it the trial? Now?
I don't think so.
I feel like that's too soon.
Yeah, there's more. It's another
Oh,
season.
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, we haven't been doing this long enough. Also, I don't know about you, but every time I see the pink shell, I guess it's just the color of it. It just reminds me of I think it's Shellmon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that.
'cause it's just like it's like the same type of pink shell.
Actually, wait, no, doesn't Shellmon himself is pink? Isn't his shell gray?
Oh,
You know,
now I
let
need to
me
Google
let me.
this. Now I need. Yeah, you're right.
Uh,
Shellmon is pink and has a gray shell.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you're
know my
right.
Digimon.
I fuck they flipped in my head, but the pink shell still reminded me of it.
Yeah, no, no, I see how. I see how.
That's funny. Like, hey, you know this thing? No, you're wrong. Okay.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Oh man. Well, I guess that's fair. I'm playing Phoenix. Uh, past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. Things take time. I'd say probably not. Police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. We can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. You're right. Okay. The real person who killed Mr. Corrida was an assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? The card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client? You mean who asked for the murder? The person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be. Matt and Guard himself? If Mr. Ungard really did hire the assassin, he's not innocent at all. Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Ungard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him, Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida?
Oh, right. I'll tell you now, I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, just so we're clear, dude.
I only killed him twice.
Didn't kill anyone. That includes Juan Corrida, okay?
How did you kill him twice? I didn't, I didn't see any psych locks at that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial. He said something interesting.
But even if like didn't kill him, wouldn't there be a lock because he's hiding something like he got him killed?
Yeah, I think that's the implication here, which is why they're doubting whether it would be him or not. Because it feels because yeah, the whole point of the locks is that it means you're hiding something. So if he hired the killer, then he still should have a lock in theory. So that's why it's suspicious. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Gem and Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Mr. Ungard's secret? What is this secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Ungard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ungard. There's no way around it now. Let's see if we can do that. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Still the matter of this secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ungard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? Sure, we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. We still can't go to Ungard's room, I guess.
He's back.
No, why? Hey, wait.
What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing has anything to do with you is ever good. Like just now, I was handed the strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
Jesus Christ. That's the butt sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. The request came from Edgy too, so...
Wow. Edgeworth?
And he said... You feel angry. Direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer.
Wow.
Nice. I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Ugh, gee. Thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Wow.
This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presidents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know.
If only Gumshoe even had a gun.
Yeah. It was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting.
Scandalous? What's that?
It means, well, you know, the gossip that's been going around, my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? Well, I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. There's an obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah. Spying on people by yourself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself too.
Jesus Christ. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly. I can bet that's nothing good.
But I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Oh?
I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard.
That manager? What were you talking about?
You don't know? Manager woman Juan had? It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts. Miss Andrew's mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. A Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
Ah, really, you young kids today don't know anything, do you? Girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement.
3 days after the marriage announcement? What in the... Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was going to get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away. You see, by Juan.
Oh. What? But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right?
He held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
I mean, I guess if he was seeing Adrian, I don't know, man.
Mm.
I can't say he's wrong. Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines.
But why? Why did he do that?
It was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
That was not in the scenes. Also, obviously, I know he wasn't seeing Adrian at that time. That shit came later. Because, yeah. Let's get it out of the way. I see.
That night Juan called off the wedding, the manager Celeste killed herself.
How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Or if there was a part of the shell at the scene.
Maybe?
Maybe she was not actually murdered?
Maybe?
Okay, let's get out of here. Just need to get to the detention center. Well, that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Neck? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something's happened. You're Mr. On God's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. Real decisive witness. Decisive witness? You mean for the Underground case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I've already called them so they know. Go on, talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Here we go. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. On Guard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. But whose story do I want to hear? Start with Matt.
Dude, it's Mr. Right.
Is my cat dead or what?
I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt on Guard.
What's wrong?
Mr. On Guard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self.
About the press conference.
I mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai?
Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please? Here come the locks.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, 5. Holy crap.
Oh. Well, maybe it's one of those things where you present one and it unlocks all of them.
That was pretty funny when that happened with Old Bag. You knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Psyche locks. I think that's the right way to pronounce it. I think they're psyche locks, not psych locks. But I don't know, because I keep flipping on it.
Yeah. You said a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? What's that thing you're waving in my face?
Oh, this?
Like, I just imagine he's still waving the Magatama right in front of him.
Yeah. You're gonna tell me your secrets, aren't you? What? Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids. But I don't know of any, I don't know any of the, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impax's suicide note from him.
Celeste?
Does that jog any memories?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat.
Oh yeah. Mr. Nick, what's up, pizza? Is it kind of pea like green? Is it a kind of pea like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay?
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
It's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Wow. You can have locks here too, Mr. On Guard. Are you connected to Miss Impax's suicide in some way? Okay, no locks there.
Maybe.
Okay, interesting. Now the question is...
Wonder if we have enough.
I highly doubt it. But let's see. You know what, let's try. Well, we probably should talk to Andrews first.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's hear what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. And this is the... Oh, we don't have the camera.
Yeah. Wait. No, wait. We do have... Wait, the camera?
No, we have... That's the wrong camera. That's Lotta's camera. The spy camera.
Oh.
Scumshoe has it. So we can't present it to him. Because I think that would be the answer here. So we have to get it back from Gumshoe. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Okay. And let's go. Let's leave. Let's go back here. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera, asking around at all the electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. Looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe's doing for us. Mr. Nick. Yes? Where's the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Okay, so... Can we talk to Andrews now? Okay. Yeah, okay, so let's do that at least. Oh, it's you. Sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. There are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. You can't be clueless about this secret Mr. Corrida had on Mr. Ungard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Ungard, if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Ungard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celestine Pax. I had finally put her death behind me. Now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry? Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. Suicide note, huh? Wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Ungard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Also, you know Gumshoe. You know that they're not that good. Miss Andrews. Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason. And yeah, you're right, Gumshoe kind of sucks at his job. Please tell me, why did you do what you did? Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now? Oh boy. Oh,
Oh my.
A psyche lock, huh? Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. Now, I wonder if we have a win for this.
I wonder.
Yes, indeed. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Ungard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Ungard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews? Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Celeste? There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Miss Impax's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was once manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also one. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. Ungard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? God damn it, I don't think I have this one.
Celeste and Matt. Yeah, I don't know.
That's it? Yes. And what sort of relation is this supposed to explain? Well, Miss Impax and Mr. Ungard's. Before you start, Mr. Wright, perhaps I should first request to see proof that your brain is wired correctly. Ugh, can't afford to mess up something as big as this. Need evidence that clearly shows a connection between Miss Impax and Mr. Ungard. If I can find that, I can finally get the real story. I wonder if you'd like to try again, Mr. Wright. Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's get out of here. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. Okay. Then let us go elsewhere. I'm guessing that's... Oh, Mr. Wright, please. Oh, it's Will. Okay. But
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Powers,
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, kind of forgot he was here. What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow. They're accusing me now of being the killer.
What?
Now I'm going to testify at tomorrow's trial.
Oh, he's the decisive witness. Okay.
Oh.
Decisive witness. Quotes. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers?
I was talking with the detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home.
Wait, is it possible that he's the one who bought the bear or something?
Maybe? Huh.
When all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh.
They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
What? Like, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
Ugh. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids, not a crime.
Wow. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
How he did it? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. Can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer.
Great. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, got it.
Mr. Nick. Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got the refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself.
What? How horrible! That's unforgivable!
Ow, sorry, didn't mean to offend you.
Did she slap him?
But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him.
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian and Andrew.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic?
Give me 1 second. Sorry, just had to blow my nose.
Yep, no
You
problem.
see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities and their world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image. Aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh hey, did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide.
You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you go ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Can't you just tell us?
Yeah, right. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. They say that Juan went and hid it.
We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corrida. Why do you figure so?
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. She said, it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
Really insidious man. Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that?
Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Mr. Nick, your phone!
Hey, that's a Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it?
It's the only song I know! I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal. I'll be back at the office really soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, he killed someone.
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on there. It's no good. The end.
Hello? You got cut off.
Did Edgeworth
what's
get
going-
shot too?
Yeah, that's my guess. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Yeah, the killer sending us another present. Don't you said we need to go back to the office right away? Then we should hurry back. Scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Thanks, Will.
Yeah.
Somehow, I doubt that. And you know what? We're gonna take a break before we do go do that. So we will see what's going on at the office next time.